Today, the end of the Kaitlin Ramirez era and 3 hearings held in student government. That's all coming up right here on Spinnaker News. Hello Ospreys, I'm Kaitlin Locke and you're watching Spinnaker News on Spinnaker Television. Last night marked the end of the Kaitlin Ramirez era as Senate President. At last night's Senate meeting, Ramirez announced that she would not be seeking nomination for Senate President for the spring. She nominated Chase Baker for the position. As the only candidate, Baker then took over as Senate President. From there, Chief Justice Daniel Powers swore Baker in. Baker then began his time as Senate President by continuing the meeting. The Spinnaker will have continuing coverage on last night's meeting, so keep an eye out on unspinnaker.com for more in the near future. 3 hearings took place earlier in the afternoon before the Senate meeting last night between Ramirez and Senate President pro tempore Shamari Gloucester. The first hearing was held due to a complaint from Ramirez against Gloucester. She claimed that Gloucester did not update the Constitution and statutes in time. Gloucester said he had not received regular notice of the update, which is why he did not update it by the deadline. A punitive action hearing is scheduled for 4:20 p.m. today. The second hearing was also regarding a complaint from Ramirez against Gloucester. It was for the improper adjournment of the November 10th Senate meeting. Attorney General Matthew Harris said the complaint had contingent merit, which means that it was up to the court to decide merit. The court dismissed the case and said the issue should be handled internally. And finally, the third hearing dealt with the complaint from Gloucester against Ramirez. He claimed that she improperly used her key to go into Gloucester's office to remove a personal item without his knowledge. Ramirez said she entered Gloucester's office to use his padfolio to hold a sheet of paper, answers that she wrote on a sheet during an interview she was conducting. She said she took Gloucester's because she left hers at home. Gloucester was concerned because the padfolio contained personal information. The justices ruled that Ramirez was in violation of misusing her key to enter the office. Her punitive action hearing is scheduled for tomorrow at 9 a.m. Looks like we're going to have some weather today, so for your weather update, here's Heidi Andrada.
Good morning, Ospreys. I'm Heidi Andrada with your Spinnaker Weather Report. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, but right now it's 68 degrees, and as you can see, it's cloudy. There are light north winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and the high is around 70, and we have a 100% chance of rain with possible thunderstorms. The rain increases this afternoon, so bring an umbrella and some rain gear today. And the low tonight will be around 52. As for the rest of your holiday weekend, we're looking at highs at the low 60s and lows in the mid 40s. Now for our surfers today, there is a moderate risk of rip currents, and according to surfline.com, the swells will be between 3 to 4 feet with an occasional 5-foot wave that's waist to shoulder high. All right, that's it for your Spinnaker weather update. Now let's look at what's cooking for our Thanksgiving weather in your 3-day forecast.
Thanks, Heidi. Now let's dribble it on over to Christian Ruwe for your sports report.
Good morning, Ospreys. I'm Christian Ruwe with your Spinnaker Sports Report. The women's basketball team lost a tough one last night against Samford. The final score was 81-47. Samford shot an amazing 61% from the floor. UNF, on the other hand, was only able to shoot 35%. The loss cuts the Ospreys' record to 1-3 on the year. The team is back in action on Friday at 2:30 as they take on UNC Wilmington in the UNCW Hampton Inn Thanksgiving Classic. Well, that's it for sports today. Now let's shoot it back over to Kaitlin at the desk.
Thanks, Christian. Well, that's all the time we have for you today on Spinnaker News. But for more on the stories reported today and other stories, you can check out unspinnaker.com. You can also like the Spinnaker on Facebook at facebook.com/UNFSpinnaker, and you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at UNFSpinnaker. For Heidi Andrada and Christian Ruwe, I'm Kaitlin Locke. Have a great Thanksgiving break, Ospreys.